kind of debris in the middle of the road today. It's not safe. Not safe at all. The south is a parking lot right now. So 446 on, what is that, a Monday, and south is a parking lot right now. North, on the other hand, smooth sailing. Downtown traffic is the worst. No, you gotta know when to travel. Know when to travel and know when not to. Right now, I would not be caught dead going south. No ma'am, no sir. You'll come, da 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 da. I had a friend of mine ask me one time, hey, come south, I need something. I was like, who? At 4:45, 5 o'clock in the afternoon. And it was a Friday too. Whoa, no, never, ever, no. I told you I don't like when people attempt to ride my behind like I'm not going fast enough for you. You're more than welcome to go around at all times. Or pick another lane. But don't ride my butt. Don't do that. You ain't paying none of my bills, you don't get to ride my... How about that? You don't get to ride it. You don't get to ride it. You don't get to ride it. See, that person that I just passed in the fast lane, they realized that I passed them in the fast lane and they got over. That's a courteous driver. Someone who actually gives a damn about driving. Oh, my bad. I curse, and I apologize. I might have to censor some stuff out at some point. But, yeah. Like, be courteous. Be considerate of other people while you're driving. You know, as much as you can. Sometimes it's a little bit difficult, it's a little bit hard, but most of the time it only takes a few seconds for you to be courteous and do something kind for your fellow driver. I told you, I don't like being kind when you're trying to debo me. Like, you're not gonna make me do something. Let me do it of my own volition. Don't try to make me do something. You have an incoming call that I'm not answering right now.
To answer a call, push your voice command button.
Not answering that call right now. I don't feel like talking on the phone. I want to talk to y'all. Beep, beep. Who got the keys to my Jeep? Trying to let off my gas, but y'all making it difficult because y'all don't know how to drive. What are y'all doing with, what are you doing with your life? What are you doing with your life?
So my mouth got a little potty. Sorry.
Y'all be killing me. Come on, honey, scooter boo, on out the way. You're on the highway. I can't. Goodness gracious. Y'all want to break and, like I said, play kissy face and stuff. Like, don't do that. I cannot with y'all. Y'all about to get on my nerves. All of y'all. Like, why y'all playing kissy face? Come on, scooter boo, man. You on the highway. Why do y'all feel compelled to go 50 miles per hour on the highway? I don't get it, but maybe I'm just crazy. Stay in your lane. Stay in your lane. Stay in your lane. See the police and they start braking. Don't do that. Another little tidbit, and the officers will probably not like this, or they may have made some advancements in technology. I'm not absolutely sure. But the way that I was taught, that if you're riding past the police officer and you slam on brakes, that's when he's able to pinpoint you speeding. because your speed miraculously went from whatever it was that they were picking up to 5 miles less, 10 miles less, because you slammed on brakes. So yeah, so another tip, don't slam on brakes when you see the police. As I've said so many times, take your foot off the gas. That's what causes you to decelerate. Take your foot off the gas. And I'm not by any stretch of the imagination telling you to break the law. You should be going the speed limit at all times. I support following the law. Just know that if you don't want to be hassled by the police in the event that you were speeding, do not slam on brakes. You've been warned. This is the traffic that people always talk about. It's moving. Like I said, as long as it's moving, you're good. The moment it stops moving is when you have a problem. And I don't know if I've told you all this, but I GPS before I go everywhere, because you gotta know where you're going. And at any given moment in the city and the surrounding areas, traffic could change. Like, an accident can happen, construction could be going on. Those of you who live in 285, I avoid it like the plague, simply because there's always construction on 285. I've been on 285 at like 3 o'clock in the morning and there's construction. I'm like, so y'all just don't ever take breaks? Just never. Just 285 construction zone 24/7, 365. Yeah. So I avoid it. The only way I'm getting on 285 is if I don't have any other possibility of a route, or I'm getting on for like an exit or two and then I'm getting off. That's the only way I get on 285. So yeah, that part. So you just want to debo into my lane. For what purpose? I hope you're getting over into the HOV lane. If you knew how to drive, you would have been got over into the HOV lane, but clearly you don't. Yeah, GPS before you go where you're going. So if somewhere is like saying, oh, it's gonna take you 30 minutes to get there, and you know it should generally only take you 15, you know you got traffic, and you might be able to find an alternate route. Like I think I've told you all this before, but when that ice storm happened in Atlanta several years back, I mean, more than several years, it's been more than 5, I believe, at this point. I was leaving an acupuncture session, and I would think I was in off Buford Highway or something like that. And at the time, I lived in Eagles Landing. And for those of you that know, those are very far apart. And it normally probably would take me maybe about 45 minutes to get from Buford Highway back to Eagles Landing. That was, you know, a healthy time. I GPS'd it and it said 3 hours and 20 minutes. I was like, I know you lying. And then I was like, what's going on? But it was snowing. Like, that's when the snow had started falling and you could see it on the ground and traffic was starting to build. Oh my goodness. So I did, I don't want to do the highway. I just want to do the streetway. The streetway was 1 hour and 45 minutes. So I still had an extra hour tacked on to my time. I just so happened to be in a Ford, what was I, Expedition at the time. And oh my goodness, it was like the back end was waving and stuff through the ice. And a lot of people are like, oh, y'all always complaining about snow. We don't complain about snow. In Georgia, we understand ice is not your friend. You get out there and start ice skating on these rubber wheels if you want to. Then see what happens. Ice does not discriminate. I don't care where you're from. You can be from the coldest of the coldest and the snowiest of the snowiest. Snow and ice are two different things. So let's be clear. Start making my way over because I need to go 75. So yeah, I avoided being stuck. So many people, I don't know again if you all remember this, but so many people were stuck on the highway. They literally had to get out of their cars and abandon their cars because they couldn't go anywhere. I was not one of those people because I GPS'd. So just another tip, GPS before you're going where you're going, so you know where you're going. Study long, study wrong, honey. If you scooter boot on out the way, we can keep it moving. Thank you. Stop rubbernecking and goose hawking at me. Stop rubbernecking and goose hawking. You're rubbernecking and goose hawking. At me. See how the little congestion be? For what? For what? Wit. In my ATL voice, wit. For what? For why? For who? Again, y'all want to play kissy face. Let's stop playing kissy face. Now see, south, again, we're in the city, and I know you can see it over there. It's wall to wall. Wall to wall. Glad I ain't in it. Stay in your lane. Yeah, wall to wall. Ain't nobody got time for that. So again, if you're traveling south, 4:30, 5 o'clock, at different spots, depending on how far south you are, if you're traveling through the city and traveling south, you're gonna encounter some traffic, some pretty thick traffic. If you're already past the city and you're past like, what is that? Hateville, Central Ave, that kind of area, once you get to that area, it's gonna start building up again as you go farther south. So, you know, just FYI, I've been wanting to keep y'all informed and put y'all in the know. Stay in your lane, Mr. XPO Logistics, for I own your business. Was it really necessary for you to hard brake like that? No. Really, all he had to do was take his foot off the gas, because I guarantee you ain't nobody in front of him. Y'all the most non-driving people I ever met in my whole entire life. Going to have a beverage. Y'all done got on my nerves. Traffic just grates my nerves. Again, I haven't put my foot on the brake, not once. I just took my foot off the gas, and you see how I naturally decelerated. Natural deceleration. That's what we're talking about. Good old-fashioned physics. It works. One of my students gave me this charm. She was such a sweetheart. Her name was Gudalin. She was from Canada. Never forget her. She was so awesome and so amazing. Her spirit was amazing. Everything about her was amazing. If you ever see my videos, hit me up. I miss you. I love you. Always and forever. Where are you zooming to? Where are you zooming to? But where are you zooming to? I be trying to figure it out. If I could go faster, don't you think I would? I can't go faster. This is why you keep braking in front of me. You're gonna brake again because traffic is not conducive. That's when I know people don't know how to drive. When people be braking and zooming through traffic and it's not conducive to your speed. Like, it's one thing when the traffic isn't thick and it's, you know, it's maneuverable. But when you're trying to do too much and it's traffic, you're trying to hurt somebody. Hey. Y'all have seen me with my sunglasses on. Now you see me with them off. Hey, how y'all doing?
I want to thank you all for tuning into my video. If you like my video, please press the like button, subscribe, ATL Road Rage 101.